Yo, live from the most high mountains of Olympus. This view is astonishing. From the foothills to the floodplains, I'm admonishing. Take this gold chain and polish it. Like this wedding ring, it's my garnishing. Take the love for my wife, never tarnish it. Puerto Rican showers, yeah, I taking them. More cocoa bean than coffee bean. That's bittersweet, to say the least. On the knees while she grabbed the pieces. My peace of mind, got a crack a smile like a chiropractor. Linebacker, line of crack, I'm pookie back. When that 90 snap and twisted claps. Times is back, kick back and laugh, yeah. Gotta learn to kick back and laugh. Voice rhyme, rhymes out the window with this one. Fire between her legs with this one. Champ of mine when you roll with this one. See where I'm headed with this one. 09, take it back with this one. Back of the caddy, hell yeah, I've been some. One-on-one, couldn't crack the threesome. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedo chasing tail, pedo chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedo chasing tail, pedo chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. So here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. Yeah. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stayed away from drama. Here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stay away from drama, yeah. Daddy fat stacks on my 45, setting up the vibe for my sporty oldie. She about to climb Mount Everest. My avarice is her ass and tits. Better pass that. On second thought, I keep my.
He was like, why the fuck are we doing this?
Change.
Yo, you're so adamantly against it.
I was. But we are back. Had a little break, but we are back on the third half. We got Amir, we got Lee, we got Sebastian. How are y'all feeling?
What up? Feeling amazing.
We got a lot to talk about.
Great off.
So much has happened. what sport are we covering? We
Right.
got basketball.
Where you want to start?
I got football on.
We got J. Cole in the back. We got
Been a minute.
whatever we want.
It's
Man.
baseball season.
We literally have a basketball on your back, dude.
Yeah, man, we got all the things.
Damn, man. Well, I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna start off with something random though. Did y'all hear?
Oh yeah, that shit was tragic.
Oh,
Oh, and on the unicycle, yeah, I seen
yeah,
that.
she fell. I saw the
did.
video. It was during the finals, right?
Is it over?
Or before? Yeah.
Is her
Broken
career
wrist.
over on that?
I didn't realize.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize how old she was. She's like 50 something. I feel like.
Gone too soon, man.
Gone too
Retired from the game, man.
Yo,
What could have been? Man? What could have been?
gone too soon is crazy.
But honestly, from that height, just breaking a wrist. I mean, it's her livelihood. I get it, but like, could have been a lot worse.
But you got the video?
Yo, this is NSFW. Come on, man.
We're gonna get sued for this, bro. Yeah, she's 54.
Oh,
54 doing that crazy shit.
She's above the hoop, right? Is she
How
like
much-
10 feet?
She's
How
gonna
high
get
is
a
that?
documentary. She's gonna get a Netflix doc. The comeback.
How much
Okay.
does she need to rely on her wrist to do the things?
Right,
So
it's all balanced. It's all
It
balanced.
looks like
it's-
it looks like a lot of head work from this screenshot over here.
Hey, a lot of head work, a lot of ankle work, you know.
Why you gotta throw to? I can't be.
I feel like she needs. I
man.
feel like she needs the paycheck more than Tatum.
Yeah, but she may never come back.
54 is wild, bro.
But in my expert opinion, as a non-doctor, it's a clean break of the fracture.
It's a wrist. It's a wrist. Look, she's look
So
at the
it's
picture.
just it's a clean break.
What does she need her wrist
Versus-
for?
Yeah, I hate her.
versus the Achilles. I mean, we all know based on Reddit and everything that we've done. It's
Like
actually Tatum got he was in New York. It didn't fully swell, so he got that quick recovery. He'll be back in 9 months, man. That's that's what the Celtics subreddit is telling me.
Shout out to WebMD.
Yeah, 100%.
The Google AI. breakdown of issues.
Yeah. I don't trust. It kind of annoy me, dude. I hate it's ruined search.
Oh, that
The
I,
art
Yo,
of search.
can you turn it off?
I
Can
could
you
go on a
turn it
whole
off?
rant on the Google search. Google search is dead. Google search is dead.
Can you turn it off? Like, I don't know that you can turn it off.
It's so dumb. I hate it. But
It's
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did see this. This is just. Yeah.
This is we're starting off the show with bangers.
This is real. Yeah, this is block A.
This, bro?
This
What are
is
we
block A
doing,
right
bro?
now. This is
What
our
are we
block A.
doing?
We've been backwards.
What are we doing? Bro?
Is this
We've been gone for like 2 months.
What
is
the
this
fuck?
is this like I don't know, I probably shouldn't say it. It's like
Yo,
the special Olympic tracks.
I don't know, man.
Yo, what the fuck?
Clay was saving this for weeks to talk about. Obviously.
Yo, what is this?
To be fair,
This looks
to
like
be
a
fair-
training facility.
This
fair-
is real athleticism on display.
Yeah. To be fair to the performer, you got to hear it with the music. You don't get the full performance.
bro.
without
No,
the music,
this
you
makes
know?
it look even more ridiculous.
Yeah, you got to hear it with
that's the goal.
whole routine. You got to get the whole routine.
Yo, we talking shit. Yo, you can't do this, Lee.
I could do that.
No, you can't.
Are they
I
playing
could
like
do
Lil
that.
Nas
No, you
X?
can't.
I could do that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you
I
can.
could do that.
Yo, you have to gallop the whole
That-
time and then like off like 1 foot.
This is gonna. I'm making it for our fantasy league executive decision. If you come in last place, you got to do this.
God damn it, dude! Yo, I'm always like borderline last place every year.
No, bro. No, I would refuse, bro.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not. I found
She
you
didn't
go to the
up
local.
there,
You have to
bro.
go to the local facility.
You gotta buy your own horse. You gotta buy your own horse. But
Yeah, I'm talking.
You gotta find
shit.
one of
She
these.
getting up there, bro.
You actually got to rock the entire outfit too.
best championship.
Yeah,
That's a
I
thoroughbred.
can't, bro.
That's a thoroughbred.
I can't. How old?
Finished
What?
championship.
What?
2025.
age is this, bro. There's an entire community of people that do this, bro. Like, they
All right.
having a. Is this like?
What's next? What's next? The dogs are crazy. but
let me guess,
dogs are
dude. It's
crazy.
just they
But-
carry a dog head instead of a horse head. How's it different?
No, the
Nah.
no, I
What?
didn't see this.
What?
We got different algorithms. We got
Right?
different algorithms. I don't know what. Good thing I didn't
what
prep
are
for the
you
show.
That's way better than the Premier League.
Yo. So it got injured?
Yo, it looks like he got shot.
Yo,
I
that
would
looks like
say,
FIFA,
I
dude.
think the stretcher is more for the humans to make it
Why
easy.
is he like he's doing the jerk, man?
No, they put the robot on the stretcher. Yeah.
So they got injuries on. That's what you're telling me.
They got injuries on 95, dude. A lot of these guys.
Crazy. I can't wait for 10 years from now for us to have like actual humanoids playing soccer and we can do a side-by-side comparison. Because this is terrible. I'm with it.
Oh yeah, we'll be betting on it.
Can we
I mean,
at
I'm
least
not
can we at
gonna
least
bet
get
on
like
any machines, bro.
can we at least get like
'Cause
Maradona
they'll
or like
bring back
Pele
the chicken.
lookalikes, like reinvent these old guys? That'd be sick, man. Watching them, watching human like
Nah,
the battle of the
Android Pele?
centuries or something.
Nah,
That'd be crazy.
bro. Nah, bro. That's scary.
You get everyone in their prime,
That's
who's the
scary
best?
stuff, bro.
and then he's snorting coke on the sidelines.
All right. We gotta get.
Oh man. Nah, bro. Oh my god, I seen this one.
I don't believe it's got to be AI. That's got to be AI. That's
Like,
not
real, bro. 14, bro. He old. He could be your son, Lee.
I need the birth certificate. I need to see the birth certificate.
Could he at least smile, man? Why is it so mad?
I feel like only 3. That's what I'm saying. He could start in the league right now.
I need a birth certificate, man.
Yeah, I need a. I don't. What was that? What was that school? Sycamore Bishop. Bishop Sycamore. Is that what it was? I need a birth certificate.
He's already played 7 seasons there.
Yeah, he's in the USFL already.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
I need some of that. Let me
He
get that
about to
milk.
break the NIL deal money record, bro. For like he has to, right?
That's crazy.
What if he's just like? What if he's like insanely clumsy? Just like,
right. He can end up being a center in the NBA. Like,
he could. Yeah, he could.
Like, we don't know.
Let's put him at defensive end.
Just gets really around.
Well, there's, well, there's no testing. There's no testing
never done
at that
it.
age, right? So who knows?
But never done it.
How do you
in my
say
life.
his name? Jafia Rosen?
Jafia.
They don't be doing HGH testing in middle school, so who knows what he's. I mean, I don't want to not. I mean, not. I don't. Who knows? I'm sure he's. That's crazy.
Right now, if
I need some.
I want, whatever he's drinking, I want
it. If that HGH would get my kid to look like this, I'm doing it.
It's still genetic.
I'm doing it, man.
I want to see what his parents look like. I wonder what his parents look like. Those genes have got to be.
Is that his dad behind him?
Yeah, my.
That's the average.
I thought that was his little baby brother or something.
That's the average 14-year-old right there, bro.
Imagine trying to line it up against him. Yeah.
My bloodline doesn't produce this type of athletes.
You're not eating pepperoni.
I don't think it's the milk, man. I don't think it's the milk.
That's like, yeah.
If only it was.
Man, bro. Shout out to him, man. I hope he makes it.
Why is that a debate, man? Why is that a debate?
It shouldn't be.
One of them is an NBA champion who dropped 40 points in back-to-back.
No.
If I remember.
Yeah, but he's his sidekick, dude.
No
way.
No.
That's ridiculous, dude. Yo, get out of here. No way. He's not. You could be great second fiddle. You could be amazing Batman, or not Batman. You could be a really good Robin. You could be the Tails to Sonic. He's not. I mean, he's playing with the MVP. Paolo,
I will say what I'm about to say with the caveat that I do believe that Paolo Banchero is 1, better than Jalen Williams, and 2, closer to being a superstar than Jalen Williams. But if you're Scottie Pippen and then the other guy is like Reggie Miller, like who's the superstar? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not like you can't put him in that. You can't put him in that echelon already, dude.
Yeah.
They haven't won 6 out of 8 champions.
But they won what? They want the first real crack at it. They won.
With what we're going off of right now, no, you can't say that. You could, if you could predict the future, like hypothetically, yeah, sure, you're right. That's a good point. That's a good comparison. You're saying if he goes on that trajectory, that's where you're looking at. But don't call him Reggie Miller. That's insulting. That's
greater than Reggie Miller. I gotta give Paolo this thing you're talking about. He can't get the trajectory of Scottie Pippen, but you're willing to go Reggie Miller with Paolo?
Oh, what is he like 7th in 3-pointers made at this point? Man, he's not even up there, dude.
Oh, he's not even up.
Come on,
you know what? I'll go Melo. You happy? Is that better? I don't even know if that's better to you.
I think worst case scenario, he's Melo. Sure.
Yeah.
I think his floor is Melo, but it's the prove it year for him, right? There's people are. This is good. I think this is good to have these conversations. If he's hearing this stuff, he needs to just do his thing, lock in, and then just dominate. Like use it as fuel, right? Yeah, he needs to separate himself. That's a good point, though. I mean, Williams, he's the second best guy. You're right. He dropped 40. He played really well, killed it. Like that team, they could be a dynasty very easily, right? They could win 2-3 chips in the next 5 years, and then you have that conversation. But it's they're both of the guys are going to get so much better. right? But I just think Paolo's gonna get. I just seen his bet. Like he could just score on every level. He's a nightmare matchup. He has shooters now. He has a point guard. No more excuses. I mean, the only thing stopping him is health, and that's a big thing in Orlando. So nothing's in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking them, if like just at face value, if there's a draft, you had to pick one of these guys to build a team around. You're gonna pick Paolo. Like Jalen Williams is a great like number 2, number 3. Like those are the prototypical like second stars that you want. But like amazing. For a 1A guy to be like the guy, like I'm sorry, but Paolo just has the physical tools. He's like what 6'10". He's positionless. Like you can't guard him. He's just like he's already the only thing he hasn't shown, and it's not fair to him because he hasn't had the opportunity yet, is that postseason run. Like he's already shown that he's turned around the not just him, but he's led the way in turning around that franchise. He's put the franchise on his back. As good as Wagner's been, there's no doubt it's still Paolo's team. And if they're gonna go anywhere, it's gonna be because of Paolo. Like we saw the Thunder have success where Jalen Williams didn't always step up. Like he had that 40-point game, but he had more games scoring in the team.
Can I
one of the series he played really well, I don't know if it was Denver, but he played.
It was the one before, the Denver.
Really
because I remember being critical on Jalen Williams in the Nuggets series because I was like, if they're gonna win, they're gonna need him in the finals. And in the finals, he did. He stepped up in the finals. And
but even one of the games, I think game 6 or 7, he showed up big, or he played big in one of the games.
But does the Paolo archetype win in basketball? When that's your number one option, that's the best player on the team. I feel like more often than not, that team doesn't win. When you do have Jalen Williams as your Robin, per se, those teams win. So, like, Paolo, again, I think he's better than J-Dub. But
Franz could be
you win with Paolo as the number one option on the team.
I think with the team they have, I mean, I'm obviously biased.
I mean,
wearing his jersey right now.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. If Jalen Williams is your best player, I don't think you make the playoffs.
Okay.
If Jalen Williams is your best player, I don't think unless they're. I mean, in the East, it's a lot weaker in the East. But.
Yeah. You can make that argument. I mean, it could be the James Harden situation, right? If Williams is given the keys, he could just take it to the next level too. Like that could happen.
I don't see that in his game.
I personally don't, but hypothetically, right? I mean, Paolo, he's got all the tools, man.
Yeah, I put Paolo up there with like Cade and like all those like
I think that's a
guys who got
argument.
next.
Cade and Paolo. When people argue that, it's like NBA subreddit is annoying, but NBA Talk is a really good subreddit where they have
I'm on there too.
More deeper, they'll analyze everything, go more in depth, and that's a really close back and forth argument. I mean, it's like recency bias, right? Cade did pretty well in the playoffs, so a lot of people are on Cade, but I would still go. I mean, Cade had one good.
All that. Who got more money right now, yo? They both got paid this summer, right?
Paolo.
Who paid? Who's paid? That's the question.
I think Paolo got a little bit more than J-Dub, right?
He got paid first.
He got 2 for 80, 285, 4 or 5.
I feel like J-Dub got the same deal. Am I tripping? It was like 287. No. Yeah.
It's the max, whatever the max was after your first rookie deal. So, but Jalen's is probably a little bit more because he got paid
287 for Paolo. Let me look at J-Dub, man.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Same thing.
I think the Magic are going to be the surprise team next year.
Like, I ain't be surprised.
No surprise.
No surprise this way.
I mean, they're dishing out a lot of money, dude.
To the general public, I feel like the Magic haven't had a coming out party yet. Like
I have them over the Pistons right now, like cleanly. No,
that's what I'm saying. Even last year, people were talking about the Pistons. Like no one was like
is healthy. I mean, they just.
This is.
I mean,
it's wide open.
Paolo
the East is wide open. Yeah.
I mean, what happened to Halliburton and everyone put their chips in. Even the Hawks they made a bunch of moves.
Yeah.
It's so open. Yeah.
There's so much going on. I gotta
winning free agency.
Are we including are we saying off season like trades too, or just free agency?
Yeah. Or just the off season.
The entire off season. I mean, I think the Desmond Bane trade, it was a lot to ask, but the roster gets so much better. He's the perfect guy, and then underrated. A lot of people don't really care. It didn't get a lot of attention. The Tyus Jones pickup. He's exactly the point guard they need. Like he could run the offense. They haven't had a legit point guard. The starting point guard was Corey Joseph in the playoffs last year, right? So when you do that, that was the biggest complaint on every like subreddit on the planet. Why is Corey Joseph on the roster and starting? So Tyus Jones is a big step up, and they're gonna progress. So I mean, I think Bane was a big splash move, and it makes sense with their timeline because everyone's signed. Even the picks they gave up, that's when everyone's contract is over. So everyone's gonna be locked in for a while. I think, you had to sign Paolo. That was a no-brainer. Bane had his deal. Tyus. I mean, I think those are really good pickups. But I would put Atlanta up there as well.
I was about to say Atlanta because they picked up that.
They made a lot of really smart decisions.
Pick.
Yeah. Just for moving 10 spots, they got their guy too. Yeah.
They picked up an unprotected pick from the Pelicans in a bloodbath West. Like that's going to be crazy next year for them. Assuming that's going to be a lottery pick, that could be phenomenal. They were able to get Porzingis for the low. I just like what they were able to add to the roster around Trae Young. They kind of retooled without rebuilding. And Dyson Daniels looked really good last year. KP, assuming he can stay healthy, I like the Nickeil Alexander-Walker edition. I think they got Luke Kennard too, right? Yeah, so like to me, I wonder if they'll bring back Nance or not. I like Larry Nance in general, but I mean, I'm wondering like the Hawks could be. I don't want to say surprise team because people kind of look at the Hawks as they're supposed to be better than they were last couple of years. I could see them and the Magic battling out for that like top 3, top 4 seed in the East.
I mean, I guess step back. I mean, the Rockets. I think they're if you want to put the KD trade in, that puts them. I was high on the Rockets, and then I don't think losing Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green. Brooks is pretty gritty. He's a good guy to have on your team, but KD with Şengün, with Thompson, and Fred VanVleet restructured his contract. Then they got Capella too, right?
Yeah,
the Rockets got Capella.
That's where I'm gonna go. The Rockets because
Finney Smith. Yeah,
exactly. They got Finney Smith. They got Capella. You got KD.
Yeah, they didn't
really lose much. They didn't lose much between losing Dylan Brooks is a huge loss, but picking up Finney Smith and Capella, I think is
because
huge. They have now.
They made the splash move, but they made the supplemental moves as well. They didn't just be all right, we'll run with these 3 guys, the big 3 and stuff. They filled out their entire roster. They restructured some players.
And what's good about it?
And Ime is incredible.
Yeah, what's really good about it is they still kept the assets to go after another big fish if need be. Like I proposed the Giannis and KD to the Rockets a few times, but they technically still have what you would need to go get Giannis right now. If you really want to.
That's crazy. That speaks to how well. That's a good point.
So but
all their chips aren't in the table.
It's not even just the name that they added. It's like the way it all fits. Like you can see what they're doing because they brought back Steven Adams. They got Capella between Şengün, Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Steven Adams, like Clint Capella. They brought back Jeff Green. Yeah. That's like 6 solid. I think that's a six-man big man rotation that's so versatile too. They can go double big. They can go exactly. And if you look at like the key for the Rockets in the playoffs where they had some success was with the offensive rebounding. It's like that's the one thing that they're like really good at. They play physical defense. They're going to get offensive rebounds. They double down on the offense on the glass with these bring back all these big men, and now you can just literally. What was their problem in the playoffs is when it's like 10 seconds left on the clock, you need a bucket. They had no one to go to. So now you just give it to KD, let KD go. I think he's gonna 50, 40, 90 every single year, so it's like it's perfect. And they kept VanVleet, so you still have that secondary title experience guy.
Yeah. Sure. I will say I like Fred in general, like I just do. He was abysmal in the playoffs last year. He had like one good game versus the Warriors. Hopefully he can have a reformed moment.
But he won't need to do anything. I mean, in theory, KD goes off. Şengün's gonna drop 20 and 10. Like that's enough. That's enough offense. You can just run the team.
I think the issue with him last year where he was trying to do too much, where he was the veteran guy. He was the veteran scorer off the he's the only one over 26, 27 years old. He was the vet. Now that's KD. So now Van Fleet can take a step back and go back more into like a role player where he thrives. He doesn't have to be relied to score like 20 points in a playoff game, which where now it's a bonus. If he drops 20, it's a bonus.
I would
don't
still,
need him to do it. Yeah.
I like Jabari Smith. I would still like them to maybe get another wing that can score.
He's a good trade asset. They re-signed him, I think, right? They gave him a good decent deal.
5-year deal.
Pretty good value.
This defense is going to be crazy. Like Ahmed Thompson at the 2, and then KD at the 3 with Jabari and Sengun and at like I don't know how you're going to score on this.
No, but Şengün's not an elite. Man. Jabari and Şengün aren't elite defenders, though.
Jabari's a really good defender.
Jabari's a really good defender.
Is he?
Ari, bro. Ari Easton.
Yeah, and they got Ari Easton too.
I might move Jabari to get like a little legit wing scorer, but I like Jabari though. So if you want to develop him, that's cool too.
Which Thompson twin is the better defender?
That's a good question.
The one that had I think the Rockets had a top 5 like defense last year, right? Am I tripping?
I think you could say even like that's the whole system, right?
I think the Pistons Thompson is a little better defensively, but I think offensively.
He played worse than
Knicks,
dude.
I haven't brought the Knicks up all day. I saw that man get cooked with the series on the line, all right?
All right, that's one point. He still played really good defense.
I saw him get
superstars do superstar things.
Okay?
Brunson was doing his thing.
Series on the line at home skates, bro. Out the screen.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that's such a sick edit. Like, when you see that. He played good. He played really good defense, I thought.
He did. He made it tough.
Yeah. That's all you could do. I mean, Pacers for sure, right? Losing theirs. Although, like...
You can't lose your point guard and your center and be like, yeah, we... Like, they objectively got worse.
Not injuries, right? I would...
The Suns got worse, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm saying the Suns only have guards. They only have guards. They're gonna have. I think Dylan Brooks is playing power forward for them.
Yo, cat for book, yo.
I wouldn't want that if I'm the Knicks.
You should.
Who's gonna play defense, man?
Yeah,
you got Brunson and Booker. You're not stopping the nosebleed, dude.
Listen, we'll figure it out.
with the new genius hire. Let's talk about how bad that hire was, dude.
Yeah, can we talk about the Knicks hire?
I don't mind Mike Brown. I'm not mad at the Mike Brown hire. He's gonna be more creative.
He's done nothing.
Hold on.
He's close to LeBron James.
Hold on.
That's his career accomplishment.
He had them lighting the beam, okay? It was
yeah, he lasted like 2
years. That
already.
beam, man.
The thing with Mike Brown is on paper, I get it. He's got the resume, he's got the accolades. But if you actually watch basketball, you know everything he's done is LeBron. Literally every time
he's never won
a playoff series. He's never
won a significant upgrade.
He brought the Warriors.
He's never won a playoff. He's never won a playoff series without LeBron.
He's not, and he's not a big enough upgrade over Tibbs. He's in the same tier as Tibbs.
I'd rather keep Tibbs. I would rather keep Tibbs.
Yo, dude, the Knicks were literally like talking to every single girl at the party. And they all said no. Everyone who was with someone, they all said no. Like, all right, we got Mike Brown in the back. No one's talking to her.
Listen. That's what it felt like. They had to hire someone after all that. They just had to have someone with a resume. They needed a name.
That could be a big L by Leon. Who knows?
Let me defend my franchise here, okay? One, he may not be a major upgrade over Tibbs, but he is an upgrade at all. He's an upgrade offensively from Tibbs. He's an upgrade offensively from Tibbs. He'll be able to utilize different offensive schemes. He uses the Princeton, a lot more movement from the pinch post than Tibbs was doing. Tibbs was really kind of just
ISO ball.
If that's what we're asking for, cool. Like, I want to get McCollum involved more. I want to see Cat as a passer more. I want to see Cat as a facilitator.
He could do it too. Yeah.
I want to see more of that. We kind of stagnated towards basically since January on. Defensively, he's not going to be an upgrade over Tibbs, but I don't know if you can be better defensively with Cat as your center. So we'll see if they start Mitch. I don't know if he has a lot of decisions to make. In general, it was time. I said it a few times on the pod. I know I defend Tibbs a lot. Based off what I saw in the Pacers series, it was time. Hopefully, we see some more zone coverage from Mike Brown. I wasn't excited to hire, but he did have a top offense with the Kings at one point. That has nothing to do with LeBron Lee. Okay.
Did that Kings team win any playoff series?
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
Hey, they played the Warriors pretty hard.
But I would say,
are the Knicks playing for a championship or a play-in?
Hold on. Yes, they didn't win any series. They were in the West, and I would say, I would probably agree that this Knicks team is more talented than that Kings team. Yes or no? So, in a weaker East, more talented roster, maybe we might could do some things. Listen, I'm excited. I like the additions. We brought in Clarkson for the low. Thank you, Lee. You got the jersey on. You know,
that's what he's wearing. Honoring the Knicks.
New J.R. Smith. And I like Yabu. He took a little bit less money so we can add another piece. Our offseason ain't done. We got another vet minimum signing coming. Maybe, I don't know who it's going to be.
The Frenchman.
I'm hearing Marcus Smart.
Went from Philly to New York.
I don't know, bro. Somebody. Yeah, he a big who can shoot.
He'll be a crowd favorite. He'll be a fan favorite. He'll be the crowd will go crazy every time he gets a ball.
He's not about to start. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Clarkson is going to be a fan favorite. Clarkson's going to win you. He's going to win.
Clarkson just makes such bone. They signed him after they got rid of Tibbs. He wouldn't play a minute in Tibbs.
He wouldn't have played a minute for Tibbs. He wouldn't have played a minute for Tibbs.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. There were 20 in a quarter.
There were a lot of times that's what the Knicks needed, though. Where they just needed someone to come in and just score. They couldn't do anything. Without Brunson,
with our two additions, with Clarkson and Yabusele, right? The Knicks bench averaged 11 points. They both averaged more than that. It fills a need. Again, I don't love our defense. I'm just going to say it a dozen times. I don't love where we're at defensively. We still have Brunson. We still have Cat. Mitch is an injury liability. Deuce is a better point of attack defender, but he's still undersized as a wing. And then McCall had a regression in defense last year. OG's still elite, but overall, we're not a great defensive team. So we went all offense. Parks is all offense. Yabu's all offense. Cat, Brunson, etc. So hopefully more movement makes everything work. I'm excited about the Knicks. They're talking about us as the favorite in the East. I'd love to see it. We'll see. Cavs. I don't know if the Cavs got better, but we're the favorite.
The Cavs are definitely betting favorite.
Go to the sports books. They have the Knicks as the betting favorite.
Someone pull it up.
It's true.
There's no way.
I would.
Someone fact check that.
I would go Knicks. I mean, the continuity.
That means we got to beat y'all. That's all.
That's always happened. Yeah, right. Isn't that every team that's beat Giannis the past 5 years since they won it?
Yeah, the Cavs are ahead of the Knicks on FanDuel now. They weren't before. I like that Lonzo pickup. He be injured though. I like it.
I love that Lonzo pickup. Yeah,
he can stay healthy. I like that for them.
But Cavs don't have that guy, man. I'm kidding.
He's doing it.
He's on him.
No, I like it.
I was gonna say LeBron's coming. LeBron's coming home. Don't worry.
Nah, LeBron coming to the Knicks next year. I'm telling you.
All those typical microaggressions are pointing towards Cleveland.
Nah, bro.
If he's gonna retire, he's gonna retire back home.
Nah, he's gonna retire the biggest market possible.
He's gonna
go home, get one more for Cleveland.
New York doesn't need him anymore. Like, New York is big now at this
point,
we need him.
Right? We still need him. Trust me.
But just basketball fit. Like, you put LeBron on that Cleveland team, it's a perfect match. It's exactly what Cleveland's been missing for 2 years. Is just a wing, just a legit wing. DeAndre Hunter was a great pickup. He was a great upgrade over what they had, but they're still starting Max Strus over there. So you swap Max Strus for LeBron, and what is LeBron at his best? When he's got a versatile big and he's got another guard that can just go get a bucket himself, right? So you got Donovan Mitchell playing that Kyrie role.
Big, you're referring to Jared Allen, or I assume you're saying Mobley with that?
I'm saying Mobley, yeah. I'm saying Mobley. But
Allen is just the icing on the cake, dude.
Yeah.
LeBron wants
AD role.
Nah, man.
It's perfect.
Retirement party at the Garden, bro. I'm telling you,
LeBron to Cleveland is as good a fit as Desmond Bain is to Orlando.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. Nobody wants to see LeBron back in Cleveland. Savannah don't want to go back. All right, she don't.
It's just for a year, dude. They could travel. Yeah,
She
so
good.
they're not leaving LA.
She can say that. Yeah, she'll say that.
You're telling me, LeBron, you could get 41 games at the Garden minimum for your farewell?
He's already had that, dude.
No, he didn't.
He just did that.
This year. This year.
Already.
But I think, I don't know, man. The LA thing, they're, as they should, they're focusing on Luka now. They're like, LeBron, he wants his ego stroked at every point. And like, this is the first time they didn't, like,
that's the thing.
win now lose.
The LeBron LA thing has always been like an awkward marriage where, like, Lakers fans have always hated LeBron and then brought him in. Knicks fans have always died for LeBron, wanted him, and then hated him because he spurned us. But if he comes through, he's gonna be loved to a degree he's not experienced anywhere.
If he goes to the Knicks, and he doesn't win a championship,
you gotta win. You gotta win.
If he goes back to Cleveland, and doesn't win a championship, it's not a failure because.
But we winning though. If LeBron, it's been scripted. If LeBron goes to the Knicks, they're winning the chip. That's how it is.
He's got to go back to the East, man. The West has been rough on him.
Yeah, and if he goes to the Knicks, he's winning. We got everything you need.
Doesn't matter what team he's on in the East. It's not just the Knicks. It's any team.
But hold on, but that's my point about everything else. LeBron it's more about the story and the narrative than it is about the fits on the roster. The fit is perfect for us too. It just is. No, it's not.
The Knicks don't need it. No, the Knicks could win the chip today without LeBron. They could win it without him.
No, I'm not. LeBron, hold on.
The Knicks are so close to winning.
Hold on. If you were to win with the Cavs, you went back to the Cavs and you won. Cool. You went with the Knicks. You brought the franchise that hasn't won in 50 years, one of the biggest names in the biggest market in the franchise, in the whole sport, and it's how do I say this? I'm trying to articulate this well.
They were a game from.
It would be him winning his fourth chip with a different team. No one has ever done that in the history of the sport. Listen, it's about the narrative. Him winning with the Knicks is bigger than winning with the Cavs.
This prodigal son is back home.
He did that already. Bro.
But I just think
people have already said, yo, if you win with the Knicks, it's like winning two.
No, Knicks fans say that. Knicks fans say that.
Yo,
it's
true.
Stephen A. Smith doesn't count as your source, man.
I'm telling you, LeBron not trying. What are they called? Quicken loans? Are they still called Quicken loans? He trying to be in the Garden.
But okay.
It's not true. It's not true.
Well, hold on. Time out. You really think LeBron is gonna make a decision based on narrative? Like,
yeah,
he's at the level where
now?
every championship.
He does.
No,
I
at
feel
this
like he
point in
does.
his career,
He at this point in the career,
I'm asking you.
it's about rings. He needs the only thing that can.
I know.
The only thing that can. Can I wait? I know we let you go. Hold on. The only thing that can help LeBron's legacy right now is another ring, right? Yeah. He doesn't care about narrative. He just needs a ring, right? So if we take away the narrative and just look at the basketball part of it, why the hell would he go to the Knicks where he has the same problem he's got in LA where he's got no defense? The Knicks don't need offense. They don't need someone to run the offense. He's older now. He needs Anthony Davis. He needs someone behind him to play defense, right? That's the whole problem with the Lakers. The Cleveland Cavaliers, we mentioned Jared Allen, you mentioned Mobley. Like, it's literally the perfect basketball fit. You got 40% shooters everywhere around him. Mitchell, Garland, Strus. He's still got Deontay Hunter. All these guys are 40% shooters. What do you need around LeBron? You need shooters. It's like the perfect fit. He's still going to struggle, and there's still going to be no defense if he goes to New York.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. He's going to jump to be the perfect fit, right? Or like Miami was the perfect fit, right?
Y'all don't
Cleveland
get
had
LeBron,
17
man.
first-round picks.
Y'all don't get LeBron.
LA with AD, he was like, "Oh, I'm bringing AD over." That was the right fit.
It's crazy. We 20-something years in, and y'all still don't get this man. LeBron's
He
never
wants
gone
the
to
perfect
the perfect
situation.
fit.
Yes, he has.
He's always gone to the
Miami
perfect fit. What are you talking about?
The Heat were
Oh
not
my
the
God.
perfect fit.
Yes, they
Him and
were,
Dwayne
dude.
Wade
What are you
didn't
talking
have
about?
How's the
What are you
perfect
saying,
together.
man?
They
Chris
don't.
Bosh, Dwayne Wade wasn't the perfect. Okay.
No,
They
Dwayne
complemented
Wade
each
and
other
LeBron are both
perfectly.
ball dominant wing type players. They don't.
That's what
shoot
LeBron
well from
needs.
the outside. He
LeBron-
went for the narrative. I'm gonna go play with my friends and win in Miami. He thought it was the best chance to win. That's what he does. Going to the Lakers did not give him a better chance to win. They eventually
with AD?
were able to get AD and stuff.
Yeah.
They weren't better. They weren't a better team. Well, I guess after Kyrie left, sure. But they weren't this great team. If that was the case, he would have went to the Warriors or something. He didn't do that. He goes to where he thinks the biggest story will be. That's him. That's part of the. It's part of what it is. And I'm sorry,
I don't agree.
if y'all think going back to Cleveland is a big
that was literally the perfect
going
fit.
to the Knicks.
All right, wait,
He made them
hold
trade
on.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah,
They had Kyrie,
wait.
Kevin Love. He created the same team he had in Miami.
And he's gonna create it again.
Everything.
Brunson, Kyrie, Cat, Kevin Love. He coming to the Knicks.
You do know LeBron. The Knicks had their chance to get LeBron already, right? And LeBron chose not to go to the Knicks before
because we weren't anywhere near a position to actually compete. That was the problem. Now we will be. Just wait on it, man. Just wait on it. Just know I told you.
They're in the room. No, I agree. LeBron will hear.
They're in the room. Yeah, they're in the room. Yeah. But
they've earned that respect.
But Lee,
I still think Cleveland is the number one.
About winning and where he wins matters. I don't care what y'all tell me. I know I'm a Knicks fan. Maybe I'm a homer, whatever. That's fine. Objectively, winning it, if he was to win a championship with the Cavs or win a championship with the Knicks, which one of those championships elevates his legacy more to you?
Cleveland.
I don't know how you can see that. I don't know how.
I think what's keeping him away from Cleveland or could eventually keep him away is Dan Gilbert. I think he hates Gilbert.
That is true too.
The whole letter, like
Nick's got his first.
He's pissed off.
They got his first agent running the show. Are you kidding me? It's all here. It's all here. They got New York, bro.
New York could do it without. I don't know, man. They don't need.
You think Bron don't see the Knicks fans going crazy? Bron was trolling me at Fanatics Fest.
But hold on. Wait, hold up. If you're the Knicks, you're going all in for LeBron, or you'd rather wait and go all in for Giannis.
I
would definitely rather wait and go off for Giannis. But what I'm saying is we're talking about LeBron signing a vet minimum or a mid-level exception deal next year to try to ring chase. Give me that. Give me that 100%, 10 times out of 10. LeBron coming in to just help us win. Shoot.
But I think you're missing, like, if LeBron goes to the East, period, he's taking a hit. Yeah, because I feel like it's kind of like, oh, you couldn't get out the West, so you're going to the East. That's coming with anything, like any move that you make. I think the only way it softens
his decision.
But to me, it'll be so overshadowed by the story itself. Like it's gonna be hype every day.
It's gonna be hype because it's LeBron. It's gonna be hype. Period. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Like Knicks are not elevating it that much. Like yes, a fourth ring on a fourth team would be something special, but. Knicks are not pushing it that much.
If Bron ends the MSG Finals Knicks drought, listen.
But I think they're so close to doing it themselves. They don't need them.
Put it that way.
They're just so close to doing it themselves.
Anyway,
Alcaraz just broke sooner.
Listen, man, you want to be the GOAT, Bron? You know what you need to do.
Anyway, what else happened in the NBA?
He is.
Stick of the Knicks. What about Ace? You know who really won? The freaking Jazz getting Ace Bailey at 5. That was a steal.
Oh yeah,
yeah. If he shows up, dude.
No, he showed up already, right?
He showed up, man.
He already getting outplayed by VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, he's not
one game.
He's not good enough.
Already getting shitted on.
He's not good enough to be this much of a diva.
Already getting cooked.
He will be.
No, he's not, man. He was. How could you not lead? No offense, Rutgers. How could you not take him to the tournament, dude? With the 2 top 5 picks, dude. You can put us 3 on the court. We should make the tournament with those 3 guys, man. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a liability. I'm a liability in here. You're not making time with me, bro.
First off,
that's crazy, man.
That's so unfair because there's so many historic top prospects who didn't make the tournament. Ben Simmons, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was 500.
2 of them, 2 top 5 picks.
When is Rutgers? Name one other player on that team.
I don't even know. I can't name anybody the last 20 years on that team.
They didn't have one other 3-star. Their best other player was like 2.5 stars, like a transfer from I forget where it was from, but they literally had no one else on that team. Like, and they're not.
Go on, this is college. If you're that good, you should elevate.
They're in the Big Ten. Do you know who they're playing? They're in the hardest conference in college. One of the hardest conferences in college basketball. They're playing top 25 teams every week.
Their skill level is so much above those two. Like, all right, that speaks negative as leadership or lifting their team. I'm only doing it on Bailey, but Harper should have the same thing, right? Like,
I was about to say,
I'm like, 2 guys. Yeah.
No issue with Harper.
No, I mean like
Harper just skates by. He's the point guard. He's the one running. It doesn't matter.
And they were both hurt at different times too.
Yeah. Ron Harper is his dad, dude. He's a legend, man. Come on.
Oh my God. Okay.
But no, that Rutgers team is trash. Like, there's literally no one else on that team.
Just crazy. That's just crazy to me, dude. I don't know.
Like if you the whole knock on Ace Bailey was his shot selection, right? Like the
he said he never took a bad shot.
The biggest
I've never seen a shot I don't like.
The biggest plus on Ace Bailey is that he's one of those guys that can make any shot, right? He's got that KD, Michael Beasley like type of game where like he can score on anyone.
Wait, is it KD or Michael Beasley? Those are 2 very different. If he ends up Michael Beasley
hold on.
In college, you're talking about in college.
I'm saying as prospects, Michael Beasley wasn't the guy. Michael Beasley was one of the top prospects ever coming out of college. So exactly, don't hate on Michael Beasley. College Michael Beasley, Kansas State Michael Beasley, yeah. But we've seen it plenty of times. It's like where like as it's also a negative too, because like he knows he can make any shot, so he's gonna take bad shots too. It's like the Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant thing. It's like that same mindset where it's like it's a gift and a curse. But like if you look at the Rutgers team, it's like if you watch any highlight, every shot he takes, there's 2 guys on him every time. It's like there's literally nothing else that he could have done. It was all ISO ball, and that's a knock. That's a knock on the coaching staff too, because if you watch the Rutgers offense, there was no Rutgers offense. There was no ball movement. It was literally give it to Dylan Harper, let him drive and kick, give it to Ace Bailey, let him do something. Like it was so ugly to watch. And like if you read any scouting report on Rutgers or Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper coming out, there's a reason no one knocks them not making the tournament, because people recognize how bad that team was and how bad that they're literally the worst team in the Big Ten too. And they're playing Michigan, they're playing Purdue, like they're playing Ohio State.
Still one of the better conference,
So stand on it, Lee. He went in Rookie of the Year or what? What's up?
I mean, I think
is he worth it? Is he from? I mean, I barely watch college in general, but like that's my knock.
Yeah, I mean,
how's he gonna do? Like, and making all this ruckus. Like, I think some of that is overplayed. Like,
it's 100% overplayed.
There's 45 cameras on you. Yeah, I think it's BS. But
it's not even. Like, yes, it's the people you put around you. Like, I think it's
his agent. Yeah,
he's not even his real agent. He's like a manager. He's not even affiliate. He's not even officially licensed to be an NBA agent. He's like a family friend his kid was a Sharif Cooper, who was like a 5-star prospect coming out.
I remember that dude.
But then he was a bust coming in to the league because the same guy, his dad, did the same stuff and like messed up his draft stock. But like Cooper and Bailey go back to like middle school, high school. This guy has known him for that long. So it's like, can you really blame him? Can you blame the kid for this guy injecting him into his life when he was like a teenager and now he's listening to him?
But what was the goal? Was he trying to? Was he actually trying to go to the Pelicans? Like drop out of top five?
I think if you read all the tea leaves, I think he just didn't want to go to the Sixers because they're all trying. It's all about getting his second contract. He just wanted to go somewhere where he can chuck up shots. Where pretty much Utah is like perfect where he could just chuck up shots. If he went to Philly, he was going to be a role player. You know, he was going to be behind Maxey, be behind Paul George, be behind Embiid. McCain was going to get shots too. Like the odds of getting that big second paycheck wasn't going to be likely in Philly. And I think that's all it was, just trying to get that second check.
How do you feel about that? If that's the mindset of your top prospect here, man, how does that make you feel?
It's only for 1 year.
Who's not trying to get paid in the NBA?
I'm saying, man.
It's only for 1 year.
Manipulating
the first pick next year, man.
You don't sound like a winner, man.
No, that's not how
the first pick next year, man. It's already rigged, man.
Yeah, they're getting. Now you just tank, let him shoot 30 times a game. You tank, you get AJ next year, or you get AJ or Boozer, either one. I got ties to Utah, so you
which
maybe
Boozer?
Adam Silver,
which twin?
Cameron Boozer or AJ Diabate.
Is there a better Boozer of the twins?
Yeah, Cam Boozer.
So tanking is dead, by the way, Lee. Y'all got to start winning some damn games.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
It disproved it. What was it?
5 years in a row, bro.
The Wizards and
7 years in a row.
They got to get relegated, man.
You guys go tank.
They got to get relegated.
Yo, Lee, if the Jazz get relegated, what are you doing? What's happening? What's the move?
He's following to whatever league they're in.
I'm gonna still rock with them until they come back.
You know how many jerseys this man has?
Loyalty, That's loyalty. I thought he was gonna be like, I'm gonna be a Cavs fan because of Spider.
No, hold on. Okay, off topic. But if anyone ever switches their sports team, you're not a real sports fan. You're not allowed to ever switch your team unless
not even if they switch leagues.
If your team gets relegated,
unless it's like a personal reason,
you literally don't have a team in the NBA.
Games, bro.
In this scenario, you don't have a team in the
NBA. If you switch teams because your team is bad, come on now. If you're switching teams because your team is bad, you're not a real fan.
Hold on,
no. Here's the thing: people don't say that.
Wild.
People say, "Oh, I follow players," or like, "Oh, I'm a big LeBron guy," or "I'm a big Jalen Brunson fan." You know.
That's fine. That's fine. But don't declare you're a team of a fan if you're not a real fan of the team. That's all I'm saying.
Nick should have got
a bandwagon. Otherwise, you're a bandwagon fan. Otherwise, you're a bandwagon.
Nick's got a lot of bandwagoners taking interviews outside of Madison Square Garden.
Oh hell yeah! All those fake Knicks fans. I hate those fake Knicks fans.
Hey man. As a real Knicks fan who's been through the trenches,
if the Nets were winning, they'd be cheering for the Nets.
Days. I deserve this shit.
Yo, Sebastian, did the Knicks peak?
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't know, man. You can make that argument.
What
do they say? The best days are memories that you don't realize. Hey, man. This could be it, dude. You could have had the best season in the history of the franchise, or not the history, but. Since you've been
game 6 versus Boston was like the greatest moment in my sports fandom history as far as the Knicks go. And then it all just kind of tapered off. But we gonna be back. And then we getting Braun.
You're not getting Braun, man.
What?
You're not getting Braun, man.
It was written, nigga. Like nah.
If you had him, you would have got him already. If it was in this like the 7 times he was a free agent that was decided.
How's y'all feel about the cover athletes for 2K? I think SGA
they put
that was whatever.
They put Angel Reese, right?
About any of them other covers except the Melo cover. Be for real. That Melo shit is hard.
Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese.
The big thing was Angel Reese.
No, but didn't Melo complete the trio? Like he's been on Live 2K.
Yeah.
And
Live 2K.
College basketball.
Street,
college basketball. He was on college basketball too. Yeah.
I think with Syracuse. Yeah. So Melo,
that's a good leader who carried his team, man, to a national championship, man.
He's still McNamara.
McNamara was hitting shots, man. What's his name?
That's a freshman. That's a freshman.
He also had a real coach. He had a real coach there too. Man. Hall of Fame coach.
Not the Melo, bro. The GOAT.
Not only did he make the tournament, he won the tournament.
Hey, not everyone can be Melo. Not everyone can be Melo. All right.
It's a high mark, man. It's a high benchmark, bro.
Yeah.
Melo dropped 40 in like the Final Four, right? Something crazy. Shout out to Melo.
Yeah, that was a crazy run, man.
Like the best college season ever.
Yeah,
this podcast is good too, man. Have y'all seen it? The 7 p.m. in Brooklyn? It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good. That and the Jeff Teague one are my favorites.
He just want Lala back though, for real.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's
doing all this extra stuff.
He's trying. a lot back,
That's
bro.
all he's trying to do.
Oh, Alcaraz set point. The first set.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Nuggets trade? Cam Johnson.
They came up.
I don't like giving up that pick
I don't know,
in
man.
the future, but Cam Johnson is a significantly upgrade in my
opinion.
That was a huge
dude,
upgrade.
I don't agree with I don't think he's better than MPJ.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like as a player,
he's
not.
Amir, tell me
what has he done? What has he done his entire? What has he ever done in his career?
Amir, I mean this sincerely. I met with MPJ.
You haven't watched.
He is a chuck.
No,
he can't put the ball on the floor.
Agreed. No,
he don't pass. He don't defend. He don't do nothing.
The ball sticks with him, but they had magic that season. It worked. He played well.
He can't drive the bat. He can't dribble it. He picks the ball.
I just think. I think he's been injured
every time.
I don't think he's been healthy the past
Let
few
alone
years.
the injury history. I'm just talking about play style. The fact that he can't be relied upon to be on the court either, whole other bag. The dude can't. He can shoot. That's it. That is absolutely it. Cam Johnson is
for what you were paying. For what you were paying him too.
Yeah.
For what you were paying.
And the savings allowed them to bring Bruce Brown back. Allowed them to
That was a crazy part that
they got Bruce Brown.
I don't understand what the Nets were thinking. That didn't make any sense.
Hold on. The Nets got that pick though. They got an unprotected pick in 2032. Who knows if Jokic is going to be on the team?
They need to cap the length of these picks. 5, 10 years.
You're
giving a 2045 pick.
It's 7 years out.
It's crazy, man.
You heard Jokic didn't. He opted out. He said he's not going to sign the extension.
That's what I'm saying. I like picking up that pick, bro. And the Nets, I might go see them just to see Cam Thomas and Michael Porter.
I was going to say,
just chuck all day.
They're going to be the most fun team to watch lose 60 games. They're going to be fun as hell to watch. Cam Thomas, I'll watch that.
MPJ might have a 50-point game next year. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Him and Cam Thomas are both.
If he's healthy.
They might both have 40-point games the same game.
But they might not get 20 wins.
Yeah, but they might not get 20 wins.
They said so next year, 2027 free agent class could be Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis, Trae Young, Steph, Harden, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Kat, Kyrie, and Levine.
Okay. Some of those guys are gonna retire. Some of those guys are gonna retire.
It's a little long in the tooth for a couple of them, but still. I like that Jokic, Luka though.
All I know
Luka Giannis.
All I know is low key the Jazz have been shredding all their salary, and the only person they have on the books is Lauri Markkanen making over $40 million, but they don't have anyone making over $9 million.
So they're just gonna sign all these guys for one run.
Yeah, they're gonna sign all of them.
Vernon Maxwell is the realest guy about Utah, dude.
I love Vernon Maxwell.
He just shits on Utah so every podcast he's ever on, he just destroys Utah.
Lee, I love you. I love you.
So funny,
bro.
Dude.
If you think Utah loading up to sign big name free agents,
actually,
they're obviously not. But
right, but I think the best argument you have is the second apron team. It's really hard to go above that. So if they actually have cap space. It was actually insane how bad the Nets botched everything.
Yeah.
Coming into the offseason. Oh, yeah, we were saying best season off, worst. Nets for sure. Yeah. They had 6 first-round picks? Nobody anybody who they drafted.
And they drafted all of them.
There was not a single good pick. And then
I like Demon. I like Demon. Demon was okay.
They took on the MPJ contract. It didn't make any sense. They have Trey Man and MPJ are making 50, a crazy amount of money. What is going on? It's just a really weird situation. Brooklyn, it doesn't make any sense. They're not stockpiling. They're not tanking. It's just
they got some Knicks
severely mismanaged. I don't know. It's really weird.
Yeah,
they got some Knicks picks, man. They just got to. I would have traded out of some of those picks, but I can't. It was a weak draft. I don't know if they had much value.
It was supposed to be pretty deep though in general, right? But I don't know about.
It was a deep draft. It was a deep draft, but like you said, they took 4 of the same type of players. They're all big guards who can't shoot.
Weird.
They're all.
They got the 2 shooters. Surround them with passers.
That was just so odd, man. I don't know. That was really weird.
Speaking of rookie of the year, low key rookie of the year, Hansen Yang on
the Blazers.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah,
he's nice,
he's
yo.
Nice.
He's nice.
The Asian Jokic name is legit. I don't know if you saw his passes
He's
that
nice.
last game.
He's nice.
But he's legit.
So let me ask y'all this, yo. How y'all feel about the Thunder paying them boys?
I feel like
You got to. You got to.
You
You all coming off the win.
You got the chip. You don't have to pay nobody, Loki.
Well,
a slight overpayment, but
you got it.
do that when you win. They earned it, right? Like
they're
Chet,
so.
You can make the argument that Chet did not. Like,
Chet didn't deserve
upside. Yeah, he didn't deserve.
He got paid.
He doesn't deserve Paolo's contract or even J-Dub's contract. Yeah.
But like they can afford to even if a lot of people think it's an overpay for J-Dub and Chet, they can afford to overpay them because they have so many assets. They still have draft picks like Nikola Topic is coming back and going to be their backup point guard, and he would have been a top 10 pick again this year.
And then what's crazy is the way you could look at it. This will be the worst version of Chet you're going to get. He's only going to get better, right? Like he's going to progress. He hasn't played a lot, and he's been injured half his career, type of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could by the end of it, he could very well earn that contract or be the right guy for that, fit really well in that contract. So, when you win, winning solves everything, man.
You have to pay them, but it's going to be interesting to see because they're going to have to replace guys like Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, Caruso eventually. They're going to have to replace them with cheap rookies, and they have the draft picks to do it. And historically, they've always drafted well. So I don't see anything showing me that they're not going to be able to repeat that success of just replacing those key role players with cheap rookies and then keeping their big three locked up.
Do you
they're set?
Do you think people are going to want to start to go to OKC?
I do. If they start winning, if they're in the finals again next year, say they're in the finals again next year and lose, I think they could get a guy.
But second apron won't allow. Or are you talking about a veteran minimum?
I'm talking about just role players, really, because their big
they already got Hartenstein. They already got a guy like that.
Yeah, their role players are locked up.
They'll be a winning. They'll be a Spurs type of situation. Yeah,
I'm talking about a star. I could the way Paul George ended up over there because he thought he could win and they were willing to pay him. I think if they go to the finals next year and lose, they could get another guy.
But the thing is, I don't. They don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to, or you just trade one of the guys that you signed. You know what I mean?
If they didn't just win the championship, I could see them going that route. Being
exactly.
It's like the Rockets. Same thing with the Rockets. We got to go get someone. But I'm not touching nothing with this OKC team. I think they learned from last time.
It's a destination, though. You're right.
They learned from last time.
Yeah. Y'all think they repeat? Y'all think the Rockets take them out? Which I think will happen?
I don't think they're gonna repeat. I think it's hard.
I think it's so hard.
It hasn't been a repeat champion in 10 years.
So I'll say this, and I know I'm gonna sound absolutely crazy for saying this because I tried to say this last year and it didn't work out. Don't sleep on the Clippers, yo. I said it again. I'm doing it again. I don't care. Don't sleep on the Clippers, yo.
The West is crazy, man. A lot of teams
sleep on the Clippers, bro.
From the West.
They about to get Beal too, and I know you said too many cooks in the kitchen. I like Beal.
I don't think so. I think it's just a matter of time. Everybody's just still looking at the clock. It's when does Wemby realize he could just do whatever he wants? You know what I mean? That's the one thing we always have to keep an eye on.
He's taking the off season real serious, man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. He was for a couple weeks there.
That's my favorite story of the offseason. Yeah. This guy literally became a monk. He got his bald. You see photos of him just giant 7'7" guy hanging out with a bunch of monks. It's so funny.
It's the whole if Wemby is going through an anime arc right now, NBA better watch out.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that picture of him with the little kid that looks just like Jason Tatum?
No.
I gotta send it to you, yo. This kid looked more like Jason Tatum than Jason Tatum's kid. And they were like, "Yo, Tatum could never have a bad game against Wemby, bro. It's over."
They already got the photo.
I'm gonna find it. It's wild.
Yeah, Wemby's gonna take over, man. It's only a matter of time. I don't know.
His health, man. That's the only thing stopping.
What else happens?
Are you guys watching the All-Star game or no?
The NBA All-Star game?
No, MLB.
I
had to think of the sport too. Absolutely not.
I don't watch All-Star games. No.
Actually, no. I used to think the home run derby was cool.
Yeah, I'll watch the home run derby, but I'm not watching.
Jazz is in it, so I'll watch the home run derby. Cody
dig the long ball.
Made it. Bellinger should have made the All-Star team, man. I'm still upset about it, but whatever.
They put my rookie in there, the guy from the Brewers, the pitcher.
I don't. My rant on the on MLB baseball is they need to get rid of the every team needs an All-Star rule. That's so dumb.
That's a rule.
Yeah, every because you got Juan Soto sitting at home because some random Marlin guy is having a.
Is that how Clay's Milwaukee guy got injured?
Yeah,
he needed someone from there.
Good. Sit your bum ass home, nigga.
Yo,
you don't get no Yankee bump, nigga. This is what it's like being a Met. Enjoy that shit.
That's crazy.
Go spend your fucking.
Yo, he doesn't get two shits just counting his money.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't care less.
You better not come.
No, he said something though. He said something about not making the All-Star team. It was like, then he had a quote where he's like he misses he didn't get the bonus or whatever.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, really?
He really needed it.
He really,
he really needed the bonus. Like
$500 million contract.
Yeah, it's more than half, bro.
Yeah, 6, right? 600.
It's like $8 billion. 800 million.
8 million. 800 million is crazy.
All right, I got one that we forgot about. You think DeAndre Ayton does anything? Does he move the needle?
No.
He's the Pau Gasol pickup to.
I'll say this. Ayton is one of those dudes that was always playing for his second contract. Now he's playing for the third contract, so maybe he's motivated again. Luka makes bigs better than they actually are.
I think on the flip side of that, you could have two of the laziest people in the NBA on the same team.
It's bad, bro.
Oh, Luka and
Ayton on defense is going to be terrible, man.
JJ going to quit.
Bron going to quit.
Yeah.
Bron's going to retire.
I cannot. JJ's going to kill. JJ's going to have an aneurysm.
Yeah,
bro. It's bad. Me bad.
Like I don't see that. I think, honestly, I don't know. It depends how much Luka kind of.
Who knows? Maybe Ayton locks in. Ayton's still young enough where like something clicks with him.
Talent-wise, he's still got
talent-wise. Yeah, the talent is a perfect. He's still clearly the number one pick for a reason.
You think LeBron can get to him? Like he hasn't had that. Too.
Like if you can't get motivated playing with LeBron, then. I don't know, but unless LeBron's checked out and LeBron's going elsewhere, but we'll see.
Because I feel like wasn't his thing on the Suns like he always wanted he wanted the ball, like he wanted like some plays through him so he could so he felt like he
started beefing with Monty as a result.
Yeah. I mean they did make the finals with him,
but like he wasn't getting the ball. He wasn't in the offensive game plan. Like he was
he was trying to get paid.
Yeah.
But that Suns team, I still can't believe they had that team for like 10 games.
I'll say this. It's still weird how much I watch highlights from that finals versus the Suns versus the Bucks. Yeah. I watched that Giannis block on Ayton like 3 times last week alone. Just because he got signed and I was like, yeah, you know what? Like this is what I remember you from. Yeah. For real.
And then the Chris Paul the and one on the other end, right?
Bruh.
Chris Paul needs to go back to the Thunder, man.
A lot of teams could use him.
Honestly,
a lot of teams want him just as a veteran.
Yeah.
Yo, Rockets? Go back to the Rockets?
I go to the Thunder.
You got a chance to win. You got a little bit of a legacy there. No.
Thunder. I feel like you have more of an impact on the Thunder, honestly.
Yes. Who's the backup for the Rockets? It's the Shepherd. Is it the young kid?
Yeah, let Reed Shepherd play, man.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Every time he plays, he cooks, and then he just doesn't get to play in the season.
Yeah.
Yo, low key, the Rockets got too many good players right now.
They do.
Like they don't. Rockets they have more than 9.
So good, bro.
It's like 11, 12 deep. Only so many niggas who can play.
And now they got KD.
Rockets are gonna be really good. Rockets are gonna be really, really good.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
All right, so who you got finals next year? Way too early prediction.
Magic Rockets. 31 years later. Reunion.
Okay. I like the Rockets.
It's gonna end better this time. Magic will win. They won't get swept.
Knicks Rockets 32 years later.
Knicks Rockets?
Is Cat gonna miss a finger roll in game 7?
No, chill out. No, it'll be Jordan Clarkson takes 19 shots. Misses 18. That'll be what it is.
Nah, give me Cavs Nuggets. Cavs Nuggets.
Cavs Nuggets. Oh, that's
They
a wild
always
pick.
got the absolutely
The most wild pick. I'm surprised you didn't pick
Cavs,
that, dude.
Nuggets.
Ace Bailey leading them to the finals.
I'm gonna say Cavs Rockets, but it's after the LeBron trade.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it's KD, LeBron rematch.
Cavs are the betting favorite. Cavs are the betting
about
favorite.
The LeBron to the Cavs. He has every reason to go there. Like they could walk to the final if he goes there.
Yeah.
Plus, if it helps him more because if they win without him, then it's like, oh, we don't even need LeBron. But if like he comes and they win again with him, it's like, oh, they needed him the whole time.
They only win titles.
They only win with LeBron.
You know the other thing I always think about too is I don't think LeBron wants to get traded.
I don't think so.
There's no trade.
I don't think he wants like the stain of being traded.
Oh, like KD be getting traded every week.
I personally think he wants to do one more year with LA. He just wants to be in a position to win. He doesn't think he can win, but he wants to do a year in LA and then choose where you go to end your career. That's what I think he wants.
To go with Bryce, or just to go somewhere else.
To go wherever, but like he wants to choose.
But I'm saying like that's the thing next year because next year potentially is Bryce coming out.
Yeah.
So it's like
maybe.
Is Bryce supposed to get drafted? Like, what is he?
I don't know.
He's taller than Bron.
He's better.
He will get drafted. He will get drafted.
Oh, he will get drafted. Yeah, he will.
We know that.
Bronny locked down Cooper.
League too, by the way.
Bronny locked down Cooper Flag, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all peeked
on that one play.
Bronny out here, man.
He threw down a nasty dunk too.
But Bryce, I mean, I don't know. Bryce to the Cavs.
Just stay home. Make him comfortable where he grew up.
Picks, man. We can do it.
Next year's draft could be crazy. It could be Bryce. It could be
So if Bron leaves,
the Boozers,
Bryce.
What about
his son?
Are y'all cutting Bronny? Like, is it a package deal? Or are you like, now we still
cutting him? No.
They need him to start.
I'm saying Bron's gone.
Bron's gone. Yeah, I'm cutting.
You're not cutting him. I think he's playing this year. I think he's playing this year for sure.
He's gonna have to. Like they have no one else.
He's a second round pick, man.
They're gonna cut Gabe.
He got a contract though. Like,
I'd rather play
a little bit of nepotism
than Gabe.
Yeah, he's gonna be that annoying defender. You know, he can knock down a shot.
He has a Pat Beverly build. Like he could be Pat.
He's
Bev.
bigger. I think he's.
That's what I'm saying.
He's about the same size.
Bev or like. He could be Deuce.
I do think he'd probably benefit more from a team that could give him more minutes though. Because I don't think like I don't know if he's gonna have like the. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna have the right setup to win, or like to develop.
Yeah, I mean they played him in the G League for a little bit too. So
yeah. Oh, even this year or this? No, summer. Never mind.
In the
last year.
Well, last year, but I assume they'll do again this year. He still has options. He was a second round pick, so you could still send him up and down. A couple times. So
free Malik Beasley, man.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story, Malik Beasley.
They ain't prove it.
Yeah, I mean
that's the worst nightmare. That's what's everything wrong with sports betting.
Bro,
I think
was the username real? Like that was really his username?
It can't be. Bro.
There's no way.
But Malik Beasley 5 Detroit like.
They'll never know.
That can't be like that. Couldn't have been it.
Did you see the what do you call it? What the hell is he called, bro? The pitcher that got like flagged for 2 really bad pitches in one game or whatever. It was like first pitch is gonna be a ball, and a dude bet like $80,000 on it, and it didn't even make it to home plate. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk it.
Do it, bro. You can't.
Sure bet over there.
You in the league, bro. You made it. You're living the dream. Like, what are you doing? I don't know, man. People are crazy.
And who's that wideout that got Ridley, right? Ridley got suspended. Crazy suspension.
Yeah.
Served his time.
R.I.P. Pete Rose, yo.
That's what I thought of when you said betting baseball. It's just synonymous.
He's go, man. He was raw. He was betting on his team to win though.
Jesus.
Said I'm about to put up 4 home runs today. That's different.
Yeah, it's
Malik Beasley's getting under.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's different levels of like.
And it's different when you're a coach. It's different betting when you're a coach too. Like betting as a coach versus a player is a little different. Like player literally in the game, just missing shots on purpose.
Yeah. No, but he's saying he was betting for like a positive light.
Oh,
that should be allowed.
You should be allowed to bet on yourself.
You shouldn't be able to do prop betting, but just overall winning. You have to pick yourself or your team. Your affiliate.
You should be allowed to bet on yourself. You should, but only like you said, only positively. Like yeah. I'm gonna reach base X amount. Yeah.
Well, last thing I'm gonna say is y'all watch Big 3? Y'all watch Big 3 at all?
Nah.
Apparently,
I heard there was like a fight or something, right?
Stephen fight every day.
They fighting?
Because it's Malik.
The old heads always be
not
fighting.
Malik Beasley. Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson are on the same team this year.
That sounds terrible.
So
wait, weren't they just beefing? They had a whole.
They
thing?
were.
Yeah, they played
one-on-one.
They played 101. Now they're on the same team.
And they just beefing with everybody.
Michael Beasley is a crackhead.
Beasley just goes ape shit, man. He'll just be calm 1 second, and then he'll just go off on the net.
But y'all remember Earl Clark from Jersey?
Yeah.
He's on the team that they're playing today.
I think he was on the Magic.
He went to Louisville, right? Earl Clark?
Yeah.
Earl Clark.
He's in the Big 3.
Y'all just be knowing niggas. Who the fuck?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
He's from Jersey. He's from Plainfield.
Crazy. I mean, we didn't personally know, but I mean, it didn't end well. But the girl who played in the tennis Wimbledon final, Amanda Misova, she's from Freehold, and she trained at she's from Jersey. Yeah. She grew up. I mean, she moved to Florida when she got like serious with tennis, but she was she played at like my nieces were at like a tennis camp this week, and that's the one she trained at like for some time.
I do remember this dude. He played for the Knicks for like 9 games.
Yeah, he did play for the Knicks.
He was in Louisville, yeah.
Earl Clark,
but she lost 6-0 in the final. She didn't even win a game.
Didn't what's it called?
That's crazy.
Osaka, she lost too, and she had like a bad press conference.
Yeah, she won a few titles. I don't know if she's gonna win again, man. She's just like she had a kid, and then I don't know if her body might not be the same. It's tough. Like taking that time off in the prime of your career. It's really like.
I think it's like hard to like I don't know. It's hard to root for her too because I know like she always talks about like her struggles, but it's just like her press conferences are just. I rather she just don't say anything sometimes.
Osaka?
Yeah. Yeah. I think her last press conference she just kind of said like, "Yo, I'm not thinking about this right now." Like that was her press conference. So
she's not dating old boy anymore, right?
No. Like that guy ruined her life.
Did he?
Had the kid and then broke up or something.
Oh yeah.
She Corday, that dude?
Yeah.
Wait, they broke up?
Yeah.
She had a kid?
Yeah.
They didn't have a kid.
What?
Yeah.
She didn't.
Yes. Because she said it in the press conference. She said it in the press conference.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not thinking about anything here. I'm thinking about my kid. My kid's birthday was yesterday. She said something like that.
Yeah, born July 2023.
Yeah.
Go check the
interwebs. Kid?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Who else would it be, man?
I mean, these women be out here, bro.
No.
Yeah, they have a kid.
Shit.
You say he ruined her life? Damn, bro.
No, I mean her like professional career.
According to AI Overview, despite the breakup, they will co-parent their daughter, Shay.
Yeah.
I don't know, the prime of her tennis career.
Listen, it takes 2 to tango, bro.
I don't want to overspeak.
Yeah,
obviously we know it takes 2 to tango.
Keep it baby, bro. You ruined her life. Damn.
Her tennis career.
Her tennis career, man.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Well, I did say life initially.
I mean, she's still 27.
By having a child.
She's still 27, so she can still. But yeah, she hasn't won in a while, so. Jeez, 2021.
A lot of good U.S. talent on the women's side.
There was no
and men's side, actually.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? They good.
Yeah, for press, dude.
What is this
I don't know where I'm getting.
Sinner's coming back too.
Yeah.
This is the first set he dropped, right? Or something like that.
Alcaraz won the first set, and then Sinner's up 3-1 in the second right now.
Who was the guy? I mean, obviously he probably lost now. But wasn't there a guy who like hadn't lost a set?
Shelton. I mean, a lot of these guys. It's I don't know who it was this turn. Could have been actually Sinner got lucky, man. He was down 2 sets, and the third set was 2-2, and then his opponent got injured, and he missed that game. So he was having a bad game. Yeah. But I mean, these two are the next. Like, they'll probably win 75% of the next tournaments, like the next few years between these two. I think Djokovic's time might be done.
Is he done?
These two are. He might sneak in 1 or 2 more, but these two are just at another level. Ranked 1 and 2, 23, 24, or 22. I think they're super young.
Djokovic's 38 too. Yeah.
He still has deep runs in it. He just focuses on the majors, so his rank will drop a little bit.
Yeah.
But versus these two guys, they're just a different class, man. Both of these guys. So. Or he might sneak another tournament, but it's good. It's the changing of the guard, like the Federer, Djokovic, Nadal trio. Finally, moving on. It's like the golden era of sports. We saw that with Brady, Manning, Breeze. We're gonna see it with basketball. LeBron, Steph, KD, all these guys. Yeah, exactly. Across like.
Yeah, man, we're old. We're old. All our guys are.
That's true. It's our golden generation.
It's our guys.
True.
I think it is.
We'll always think of them. Well, I mean, we'll be biased. That's how we're always going to think too.
You think we had the best sports run, like
100%.
the '90s kids to the?
Well, we get Tiger Woods. We have Tiger Woods, right? We still get.
Yeah,
you could count him. You could count him. Yeah, I mean, don't really remember.
Were we watching Tiger like that? Like we were, but we weren't.
Right? I think
that's what I'm saying. Do we?
We knew who he was.
Do you think every like era like just regenerates new goats? Because I feel like we've seen every goat in real time, and I don't think it's gonna change.
I think we're biased.
It depends on where your scope is on like baseball's goat, but like it. Yeah.
I mean, every other sport. I mean like
Judge is the greatest right-handed hitter of all time.
Who's gonna do what Tom Brady did in the next? You know what I'm saying?
Mahomes.
Like,
I think Pat.
But we're seeing it.
Mahomes started, but Mahomes.
His point is every generation generates the next, like whatever the goat is.
I don't think it does though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I think we just got lucky.
Oh.
Because we saw
the golden goat generation.
The end of Jordan, and like we saw Kobe's whole career, and we're gonna see LeBron's whole career.
Yeah, because you're right. Every generation, there's supposed to be a new GOAT, right? Like every generation gets better and better. But we went through Jordan's era, but there's still today, a lot of people will say Jordan's still the GOAT. Same thing with hockey. With hockey,
LeBron,
still Gretzky. Gretzky is still clearly the
but like we saw the two potential goats. Like
let's not get into hockey again, man. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right though. The current goats.
And then in tennis,
they're hanging on.
Like Serena, Djokovic, Federer, Nadal. Like we saw all that.
Yeah, like these two, Alcaraz and Sinner, they'll be up there with titles for sure.
Baseball's the toughest one, just because baseball's so hard. But like even in baseball, like I saw Bonds. Like I saw it. I was watching.
I remember the McGuire Bonds, like Sports Center. It was crazy. The home run.
Yeah, but now we got Ohtani now. So.
Ohtani now, Judge. I mean, Judge isn't going to be in the GOAT conversation unless he starts winning some chips, but he's out here.
Ohtani is.
And even Trout for a little bit there. We had Trout. I mean.
Oh yeah, Trout was Pujols.
We saw Jeff Gordon, man.
Yeah.
We saw Jeff Gordon.
Is Lewis Hamilton up there?
What's the other dude name? Stewart?
Hamilton is there.
Stewart? What was his name, right?
Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt. We saw them.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., Senior.
Saw them. We even saw that bowler, man.
Are we?
We didn't even bring up Leo. We didn't even bring up Messi and
Messi
and Ronaldo.
What about Khabib? Khabib could be up there, right?
Oh,
Floyd?
yeah, Khabib, Floyd.
Floyd, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
The GOAT.
And Angel Reese, man.
Golden GOAT.
Yo, she hooping though.
Angel Reese.
Yo, she hooping though.
Angel Reese, man.
She hooping. hooping. Where Colin at?
Angel Reese.
Fuck that shit now, Lee.
Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna miss the playoffs for the second straight year. But yeah, she's hooping though. She's hooping though.
She putting up ace daily.
She's getting those rebounds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say Andre Drummond never got this kind of love.
That's a good comparison.
He got the most press when he dated that Nickelodeon girl, dude.
Comparison.
Oh yeah, I remember he was dating her. That was so weird.
That was Jeanette McCourty. Was that her?
Yeah, bro. That was a bizarre moment.
That was such a random combo. Yeah.
But age-wise, I think they were the same age.
I don't care, bro.
Probably.
She was half his size, man.
It was just weird.
We don't need to go into
7
details.
and 13, man.
Yo, but she hooping though.
Yeah.
Is she even the best second-year player on her team? Cordoza, dude. Wasn't she a higher pick?
I couldn't name another player on the team for real. I didn't know she hooped.
Cordoza's like the giant.
doing well, yeah. She's 12, doing 12 and 7 or 13 and 7.
There you go. With a lot less, press.
13 and a half and
Same
15.
Same stat line, a lot less press.
She don't got the, she not on the cover of 2K though.
She's not on the cover.
They were like, people are just stoking. 2K is just stoking the Flames, putting her on the cover.
She deserve it, man.
They gotta put her on the cover.
Not Asia Wilson. You wouldn't put Asia Wilson.
No,
she was on the cover last year.
Yeah. I will say I don't mind her on the cover of 2K because it's a popularity contest, and she's more popular than Caitlin Clark, if we're being honest.
Lee, I just need you to say, and she hooping like just one time.
She's playing. She's getting rebounds. She's getting.
All right, man.
Like Caitlin Clark did win like the Commissioner's Cup. Like,
yeah.
So
Paige Beckers needs to be on the cover of the next 5 years. I'll say that.
Becker's nice, yo.
Paige Beckers.
Clark is ruining my MVP parlay because Judge and Otani about to win. Josh Allen won. SGA won. Clark about to sell, bro.
DC's been terrible this year.
She's selling.
She's been terrible.
No, hasn't she just been injured?
She's selling.
Yeah, she's been hurt, but
she's played well.
She's shooting like 13% from 3 on the road or something.
Yo, Angel Reese last 10 games.
16%?
13,
it's crazy. Her
4,
Caitlin Clark on the road.
On 50%
Caitlin Clark on the road this year is terrible.
My girl, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
she's on her, yo.
She's shooting 4.5% from 3 on the road. It's a small sample size, but
4% from 3.
Yeah.
4.
She like Halliburton, bro.
1 for 22 on the road.
Not the leading scorer on her team either. That's the crazy thing.
She's selling my MVP parlay, bro.
Yeah,
I can't stand it.
Collier, man.
Wait, you hit on every other MVP?
I have Judge and Otani, but I mean.
Oh,
those are probably his.
I thought you called Allen.
Judge probably a lock. Otani maybe, like we'll see. But like, she's selling. She the one outlier, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
That's why it's a parlay. That's why it's a parlay.
On a ballot.
That's why it's a parlay. You'll hit on almost all of it.
I'm just hoping that like she starts cooking and they give me like a cash out and I just take it.
They're not.
They're not.
We're not gonna get a cash out on that.
You could hope. though.
Oh, you can't trust white women, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My parlay is messed up.
I should have put the money on Angel Reese.
No, Nafisha Collier is averaging 24 and 8, 24, 8 and 3, and they're the number 1 seed. So it's not happening.
Caitlin Clark is shooting 29% from 3 on. That's crazy.
She also created her own league for women. So it's just not good. You're not gonna hit.
Clark, I believe in you, yo. Step up. Lock in.
Yeah, we can end it there.
We got anything else?
I don't think we got anything else. We can end it there. Good to be back. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Peace.